What's up everybody, my name's Chance, and today we're going to be playing a SORIN'S Vampire Army deck, and this is in the pre-release event for Core Set 2020, so special shout out to Wizards of the Coast for giving me a pre-release account, so that I may be able to enjoy this, and have all the cards unlocked, and have, you know, fucking plenty of gems. So before we go and hop into the deck tech or deck breakdown, I would like to remind everybody, if you enjoy the video, be sure to leave a like down below and a comment in the comment section for any suggestions you may have on this deck, future decks, or past decks. Furthermore, if you're new here, consider subscribing. It is free and it helps support the channel, and we try to have more fun than anything else here. So yeah, if you enjoy fun, subscribe. That sounds clickbaity. Anyways, also we have been partnered with tcgplayer.com, so any of those of you looking to help support the channel can head over there and use the promo code NewDrSpelican, and all your purchases will go towards the channel. Not all of your purchase, but all of your purchases will help go towards the channel, if that makes sense. Anyways, jumping into our brand new and improved SORIN Vampire Army comp. We have 3 copies of Legion's Landing, which I feel like is a pretty staple vampire card, right? 3 copies of Knight of the Ebon Legion, which is just amazing. Let me go ahead and tell you, the threat of this card is so real. It is gold, so a rare wild card is what it's going to cost you, unfortunately. However, it is a very strong card. As I said, 3 mana, gets +3/+3, so nobody really wants to defend against it. And it gains Death Touch, if that wasn't enough, if the +3/+3 wasn't enough. And at the beginning of your end step, if a player lost 4 or more life, put a +1/+1 counter on Knight of the Ebon Legion. And all this is for a 1 mana creature, which is just crazy to me. We have 2 copies of Vicious Conquistador to try to help us get this proc on with the Knight of the Ebon Legion, as well as making our Legion landing flips easier, and just building up our vampire army slowly but surely. Next, we have 3 copies of Adanto Vanguard. What can I say? It's going to gain lifelink from SORIN coming down. It can gain lifelink from other SORIN, as well as Death Touch, as well as being indestructible. I mean, it's just a good vampire card. Cruel Celebrant in here, just in case our opponent is playing some control heavy stuff. This way we still get a decent exchange for losing our vampires. We have 3 copies of Legion Lieutenant to try to bolster up, and honestly could go up to 4 and feel perfectly fine, if you ask me. 2 copies of Mavren Fein. A lot of these cards y'all have already seen, so I'm going to, sort of hurry through the older ones and just focus on the new ones. Radiant Destiny, obviously you're going to be declaring vampires. Bloodthirsty Aerialist is one that I'm super happy and excited to actually get in there and play with. Flying, and whenever you gain life, put a +1/+1 counter on Bloodthirsty Aerialist. It is a vampire, and it comes down for 3 mana. What's not to love? SORIN, 3 mana SORIN, as I've already seen in the event, and some of you have as well, is very awesome. The ability to deal 3 damage to any target and gain 3 life at the cost of a little vampire, excellent. Target creature gets target vampire, realistically, gets Death Touch, lifelink, and a +1/+1 counter. Awesome. And then -3, and you can just put any vampire you have in your hand onto the battlefield. Awesome. Which really allows you to play things that I'm not really tapping into, but let's just go ahead and give you a good idea of things that you could get in for free with SORIN, right? And this is as soon as you play SORIN as well, right? So as soon as you get them down, you can -3 and then immediately play a Haunt of Hightower, Kazarov, Singer, Pure Blood, right? A lot of these like really big, really awesome vampire cards that you don't often get to play because they're just too much. Hell, we could even throw in a Haunt of Hightower here, because why not, right? It's just a good card. Let's just try it. Just trust me, let's just try it. Anyways, moving us down from SORIN, we have 2 copies of Mortify and 3 copies of Conclave for some removal. Twilight Prophet is a vampire that I've been preaching for forever. It is an awesome card. SORIN Vengeful Bloodlord came from last set, still one of my favorites from last set. SORIN Vampire Lord, honestly, I think this 6-drop is worse than the 3-drop SORIN in every aspect. Now the -8 is fun. It's fun. Practical? Nah, not really. Because if you go up against a control deck ever, -8 is completely useless. His +1 effect isn't nearly as useful as the 3 mana +1 effect. And his -2 effect, sure, you don't have to sacrifice a vampire and you get to deal 4 damage and gain 4 life, but like you're having to pay 6 mana for this guy and -2. So instead of just -1, or actually +1, I'm sorry, read that all wrong. So yeah, I mean, as far as efficiency goes, I don't think this Sorin will ever see the light of day. However, this Sorin, yeah, you might see that in some actual standard matches. Nonetheless, that's going to do it for our deck tech or deck breakdown, and now we're going to hop right into some matches. Be informed, chance. I can't English, everyone, I'm sorry. The English has stopped today and will no longer continue. No, be informed, going to be our first opponent. And remember, we are playing against all other content creators or people in the MPL League, so if you see someone, you see a deck you like, look them up on Twitch or YouTube or Twitter. I'm sure you'll be able to find them and some version of their deck or their stuff, right? So we're kind of going to have a mirror start here. I'm not going to play my Legion's Landing because I think the Knight is a little bit better. Skymarcher Aspirant. I mean, we're just going Legion's Landing this turn anyways, so I feel like it's fine to play the Scoured Barrens. We don't want to swing in quite yet with our Knight of the Ebon Legion. Next turn we can make it a, what, 4/5, and that's perfectly fine to swing in with. Cruel Celebrant. Ugh. Not really what we wanted to see, but it is what it is. They probably won't attack here. Oh, they're going all in. Alright, well, let's block there and block here. And call it a day. Alright, so we have 3 mana Sorin. But that doesn't necessarily give us what we want, right? You know what? We're going to do this because they can't kill Sorin now, and if there's ever going to be a time to get down to Sorin and leave him open, it's now. They deal 3. Oh no, if they have a Legion Lieutenant, he actually is dead. Fuck. I can't math. I just can't do it. So next turn, what do we do? Probably not Sorin Vengeful Bloodlord, right? Probably go Cruel Celebrant. We need to get some card draw in this deck, I think. I think that's what this deck is mainly lacking, is like an actual source of card draw. And I think Dawn of Hope might be the answer. We'll have to see, but okay, so Sorin does live, does fight another day. We can just go Cruel Celebrant here and give ourselves another defender. And do this. No attacks. So now we have some decent defenders. We have a Sorin Vengeful Bloodlord, which will come down next turn. Bloodthirsty Aerialist is super annoying for us. We need some more removal in this deck as well. I mean, I guess we could sack out the Cruel Celebrant. So yeah, that still does kill our Sorin. Unfortunately, they got the Skymarcher in the sky there. And of course, their Bloodthirsty Aerialist is going to pop off. It's kind of sad to see a mirror match deck where they literally have your same combo, but you know, see, So you see what I mean? It's just a turn too late though, right? Because they've done the damage. They've done what they needed to. Whatever. It is what it is. No attacks. We're just gonna have to take some damage like a man here. And by that I mean straight to the face. So they do swing in with the 7/8, and that's gonna be it. We're gonna go no blocks. No blockarunos. Twilight Prophet. Not what you want to see in this situation, just gonna be honest. Okay, so let's go ahead and swing in with the Knight of the Ebon Legion. Let's see if they take the bait. They don't. So let's go ahead and +3. 5, 6, 8, 9. They're down to 15. They may be able to heal right back up after that though. Let's see. Legion's Landing is what we wanted them to see. Unfortunately, we don't have any creatures in our graveyard. It just seems like they took off kind of harder than us. They got that Bloodthirsty Aerialist, and, well, that's actually a GG there. Holy shit. Be informed. Beat us to the punch. That's unfortunate. Good game. Well, no, it didn't let us say it. I feel so BM now. Well, be informed. If you do happen to come across our YouTube video, know that it was a good game. Even though it was a mirror match and you got your combo off first. Alright, so on to a game 2. Let's see if we can't pick up a victory here. Matthew L. Nass, or I think it's Matthew L. Nass, gonna be our next foe. I really hope we draw some lands. I'm keeping it, but I really hope we draw some lands. Yeah, they even had the Twilight Prophet that we have, right? That's crazy. Traveler's Amulet, a card you don't see very often anymore. So we'll go Swamp into Isolated, Danto into Bloodthirsty maybe, or maybe we go Sorin. Nah, I think Bloodthirsty's better. Because as soon as we play Sorin, we can activate its effect on Bloodthirsty and make Bloodthirsty just huge, right? Which is what we're going for, so. Now we're going to have to constantly resolve everything thanks to Danto being down and, well, it's nature. His nature. So you know how I said we were going to go Bloodthirsty? Yeah, I lied. And here's why. Now our Danto can attack into the Sai and be perfectly fine. So, no blocks, that's what we expected. We swing in, smash them for 4, gain the 4 life, continue on our way. Bloodthirsty Aerialist, we'll get to her, don't worry. We will get to her. Probably next turn we'll go Bloodthirsty and Vicious, is what I'm thinking. Really start building out that army, right? You know what I hate about all these Fond abilities? They always find basic lands. You know what sucks? Whenever you're trying to play Field of Dead or Dread or whatever it is, it's so difficult to get out different named lands when you can only get out basic lands and there's only 4 different ones, right? Also, I apologize for the dogs. Just bark, bark, barking. So, yeah, Bloodthirsty Aerialist, boom. Vicious Conquistador, boom. And Sorin... I mean, honestly, we can minus and put a Twilight Prophet down, right? Cancel. 4, 7, 8. It'd only be 9. So let's go here. Next. All attack. Now we have a 5/3 Adanto Vanguard swinging in, dealing some damages. Getting our Bloodthirsty Aerialist bigger, giving us some more health. So yeah, I don't know what to say. Vampires are just so incredibly strong. So much lifelink. Yeah, I know, Mac. I think Sorin Citadel is good. Yes, we should definitely revisit our Sorin Citadel deck. Oh, maybe that's what we should have done in place of this. By the way, if you're watching this VOD on YouTube, then know that I am live streaming this as we currently speak. So that is the reason if you hear me say, yeah, Mac, or what's up, Lego Bob, or any of that kind of stuff, you know, it's because we are indeed live streaming. So I think we are fine to go ahead and do this turn. Get down the Twilight Prophet. This onto the Karn. Next to combat, we go. I think we just go for the face. Next to damage. And in turn, alrighty. Well, we're sitting in a fantastic position, right? Just absolutely dandy. So yeah, game 2 going a whole lot better. And we can get our little rainbow cat on over here. That's kind of cool. Oh, sorry. Back to the game. Karn, what you doing? I do not want to give them a Saheeli. You can have the Fountain of Renewal. How about that? So yeah, Bloodthirsty Aerialist. Good lord. She just starts stacking counters and she just never stops. Mystic Forge is coming down. So they're pretty much just going to keep getting these 2 1/1s to chum block with, right? So we're going to have to... We can +1 with this Sorin, sack out a Vampire, sack out the Vicious Conquistador, and then once we kill the Thopter, the Construct will also die, so... That'll work. That'll do. That'll do, pig. That'll do. They're thinking seriously hard here. Like, how can I stay alive? Uh-oh. Also, I hear a very close ice cream truck to my house. So wait a minute. Do we just win on this next turn? I think we very well may. We have 8 damage in the skies. Well, that makes it a little bit more difficult for sure. Ooh, Danto Vanguard, Cruel Celebrant, Legion Lieutenant. This is interesting. We're gonna go Cruel Celebrant and Legion Lieutenant. Love you. Okay. Let's see. We sacrifice a vampire, deal 3 damage to one of their flyers. Let's just go for face. Makes an 8/9. Maybe we shouldn't have sacrificed the Vicious Conquistador. We'll see. That's 4 damage to the face. Next to combat, all attack, go for the face. I feel like there's a way we had lethal there on this turn, right? Somewhere. Some way, shape, form, or how we had lethal there. Oh well. I mean, it's not like we're not in a good position for lethal next turn. So, it'll be alright. And this game too has taken quite a while. Resolve. Resolve. Hey, they got their Saheeli back. Is it gonna be enough though? Hey, there we go. Sorry I was sitting there quiet, but I was like, I wonder if they can pull this out. But nope. They eventually just gave up. Gave in to the pressure. Alright, so game 1, game 2, going pretty much... well, game 1, we got beat by our own comp. Game 2, going pretty much how you want it to. Yeah, on to a game 3. Bearded Husky. Gonna be our next foe for the day, for the video, whatever you want to call it. Sure, I'll keep it. I see 3 mana Sorin and Bloodthirsty Aerialist, and I'm all game. It is certainly a wombo of the combos, so throw down a Godless Shrine tap. I gotta say, I really like this new Chandra art. Y'all probably can't see it as well because my face is in the way, but you see it lights up red, and that's pretty much all that really matters. Alright, so Adanto Vanguard, you come on down. Hopefully we're not up against, like, you know, Esper control. Oh, Departed Deckhand. It could be a Spirits Tribal. I'm excited to see. Here's what I think we do. I think we go Mavren, Fein versus all attack. Mavren, Fein. I'm sorry, if I could say that name clearly, that'd be better. And just get in with the damages in turn. Next turn we can go... well, we can play the Legion, all attack, and then play like a Sorin, right? Of course, they go in for the 3 pass. Alright, so... or maybe we go Bloodthirsty Aerialist after this, huh? So yeah, they blocked the 1/1. Next, boom, boom, boom. They're already down to 12. Yeah, let's go ahead and get in the Aerialist. Aerialist? No, that's not right. That's not right at all. Ooh, Dungeon Geist. On what, my Adanto Vanguard or my Bloodthirsty Aerialist? Yeah, that's what I thought. Alright, and unfortunately Dungeon Geist has enough health. Oh, because of the Supreme Spirit. Right. Well then, this makes things a bit more interesting for us. We'll go ahead and throw down the Sorin. And I think Adanto Vanguard is fine here. And then what we want to do is +1. Sack out this Vamp. And take out their Supreme Phantom, right? So that makes them only be able to deal 5, which sure they can kill my Sorin come next turn. Hold up. Mavren, you stay back. You two are... well, you're fine. We'll still create the token. They can't defend it. That's non-damage. To the face. Unfortunately, they can kill my Sorin, like I said. It's just something we got to deal with. But if they want to do that, they have to go all in, and then my counter attack from that is lethal. So, you know, choose wisely, Bearded Husky. Choose wisely. Another Dungeon Geist. Okay, so Donta Vanguard, yeah. Yee. And Dungeon Geist and Departed Deckhand. If we can draw into a Legion Lieutenant, we still have them. Come on. Oh, Radiant. That's fun too, actually. Vampire. Boom! Get ready to get rocked. So now we go all in. Let's see, what do they do here? Bearded Husky. The serve is up. Defend against the Mavren. They can't do it. They can. They'll be left with one laugh. But, you know. That's what they're gonna do. They're gonna take out the Mavren. Alrighty. So which one gets untapped now? Vanguard? I mean, I'll take it. So they have to have something absolutely astonishing here. Time Wop won't do it. Hanged Executioner won't do it. You're also going to have to kill my Vicious Conquistador and or gain some life. Alrighty, that's going to be it for the game. So we're going to throw out a GG to Bearded Husky, and you know, kind of like the first video from today, we had 2 victories and 1 loss. I feel like that's a healthy amount for a deck, right? Good enough to where I can feel good about myself, and still humble enough to where I can tell you that, hey, this isn't exactly a meta tier deck. Although vampires could very well be, and so could Big Red, as both of those have some strong stuff. So thanks everybody for watching. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, be sure to leave a like down below. And as always, I'll see y'all either later tonight or tomorrow. Peace.